So I'm gonna open this box as soon as I figure out how to. It's such an easy box to open. Look, look. Oh, it's so easy. I just opened it like that. That's, wow. What an easy, amazing box to open. It has this, look, it's got this nice felt on the top to protect your router. It's very careful. And then we have the beauty inside. As you can see, it's a router. It says Linksys on it because it's made by Linksys. It has some holes so I can breathe, you see. But apparently the crazy part about this thing is what's inside, because apparently, so it has like literally I'm getting a new motherboard, so this will actually work, because apparently it works with everything except Asus motherboards. But it has like this thing where like the killer technology makes it so it reduces your ping when you're playing the games, and it knows because your motherboard knows, and your motherboard talks to the thing, and the thing talks to the motherboard. And yeah, so I can't set it up yet because I have to wait for the motherboard. I'm doing all that stuff, but I'm still gonna take it out of the box because I can do that. So we got a quick start guide. These are handy for people like me that smell it? Okay, I'll smell it. Hold on. It smells like performance. We got 4 antennas. You see the antennas? These, I believe, do antenna-y things. There's 4 of them, so I can use all 4 of the antennas. That's spectacular. That's one of the main things I look for when I need a router is antennas. Because if your router doesn't have antennas, what kind of router are you getting? It's not a Linksys WRT32X, I'll tell you that much. Then we got a Ethernet cable. It's a nice Ethernet cable. It's very slick. It's got the nice sides, and it's very Ethernet-y. Very beautiful cable. I like it a lot. We got power cord, which obviously, if you've ever played a Nintendo game, you're playing with power. You need to play with power. This is how you play with power. And it seems like that's the gist of what's in here. I'm actually super excited to try this when like I have my motherboard and everything. I think I'm gonna hook this up pre-motherboard also, regardless. And then we're gonna also see what happens when the motherboard comes to. I think that's the plan. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff in the back. There's ports. We got 4 Ethernet ports. We got an internet port. We got a USB 3.0 port. That's better than a 2.0 port. We got a USB-E SATA port, which is for all your SATA needs. And there's a button. There's 2 buttons. There's a red button, there's a blue button. Blue button probably does a less extreme thing than the red button. That's what I would so we got a power button. But yeah, I will have a link for you guys soon, so you can purchase your very own WRT32X. Beautiful router, amazing performance. Beautiful shade of black. Dual central processing unit. Dual core promotes simultaneous high-speed data processing. Who doesn't love 2? Dual band, so you got both the bands. I learned about these bands though. I actually learned about these bands dealing with all this stuff I've been dealing with. So here's what it is. 2.4, or it's 2.6, 2.5, I don't know, whatever. It's 2.4 or 2.6. Use that if you're far away. And then use the 5.0 when you're close. See, I know these things. I'm basically a router guy. You see the antennas? These, I believe, do antenna-y things. You guys always call me a puzzle guy. I'm basically a router guy. Then there's the pro grade gigabit Ethernet switch. Gigabit 10, 100, 1000 is 10 times faster than fast Ethernet. How do you go faster than fast? Whoa, this thing's crazy. Killer prioritization engine. This is actually the main selling point of this thing. This is why we're getting the MOBO and everything. The first router that prioritizes gaming. So I was actually reading about it and stuff. And apparently what it does is the router's smart. The router is basically like Terminator, where it's like alive, but it won't kill people. But what it'll do is it'll be like, oh hey, you're playing a game. I'm gonna make sure that your game is top priority. Someone else is watching Netflix. F***ing Netflix. You're playing a game. That's what matters. You're playing Marvel, you're playing Street Fighter, you're playing Tekken, you're playing Skullgirls. No, you're not. You're playing Injustice 2 with Ninja Turtles. It's gonna make sure that that's your top priority. Smash, I said fight. Advanced security, WPA2 encryption, and SPI firewall to keep your network safely connected. Who doesn't want to be safe? Always use protection. Customized gaming GUI. Custom built interface and firmware for gaming traffic control. So I also read this also. So say maybe you're watching Netflix and you know someone else in your house is playing a game, but you want them to lose. You don't like them. They're encroaching on your rank. You know, you're playing Overwatch. People play Overwatch. People love Overwatch. You're playing the League of Legends. Or actually, in this case, they're playing the League of Legends. You're not playing League of Legends. But you're watching Netflix. And you want to make sure that your Netflix works. So what you do is you go into the little GUI and you prioritize your Netflix. Then your Netflix gets all the bandwidth and they lose games because they don't have any bandwidth. But you have the power with the WRT32X gaming router from Linksys. Check it out. I think that was pretty good.